Welcome to the Hand and Stone Membership Objections training video. It has been known that the more you learn about why your client came in for their service, the easier it will be to provide answers to their questions and objections about the membership program. In this training video, you will learn how to identify common objections when presenting the membership program and how to effectively overcome objections while having a closing conversation. To complete this lesson, you must score a 90% or better on the lesson quiz. Believe it or not, objections are good. This means you have connected well and the client feels comfortable sharing their hesitations. Anything but a no means that they're considering it. It's now your job to find out what's holding them back. Once they've shared their hesitation, you can reply with more features and benefits of the program that are relevant to their concerns. Let's review the list of the most common objections our spa associates hear in response to their membership presentation. First, I can't afford it. Next, I'm just using my gift card. I don't live here. I'll have to talk to my spouse. I don't come often enough. And finally, no. Keep this important tip in mind once your client has presented an objection. Before responding to the objection, acknowledge it by repeating it back to the client. This shows that you're listening to them. For example, if the objection is, I can't afford it, begin with, I completely understand being on a budget. Here's what's nice about our program. And then share one of the program benefits that could help overcome the objection shared by the client. Now it's time to dive into each objection in detail. Throughout the remainder of this training video, you will be given suggestions on how to overcome each objection that is listed. Keep in mind that these suggestions are options to present. It is not recommended to say all of them at once. Use your judgment and what you learned about the client to determine which response would be best. We may hear a client share that they cannot afford it. These clients are on a budget and are perhaps conscious of how they spend their money, but they have chosen to treat themselves this one time. Little do they know that our program is affordable and fits into any lifestyle. Your job is to make them aware of how. Here are a few options to use to overcome this objection. We can start by reminding them of a few details that we shared in our membership presentation. The client could have missed them, therefore a quick reminder could do the trick. Here's what's nice about it. The first payment isn't for 30 days. You pay nothing today and you are saving by joining the program $20 on your next visit alone. With our second option, we again see ourselves repeating a piece of the presentation by reminding them that there is no commitment. However, we are providing encouragement that they have nothing to lose. After all, they are in charge of how long they remain a member with us. Remember, there is no commitment. You're in charge, so only you decide how long you remain a member. We think you'll see it as a small investment to make in yourself. Since this client is conscious of their spending, we can compare their investment to a typical daily purchase to show just how affordable the program really is. Our membership breaks down to an investment of only $3 a day, which is comparable to 1 cup of coffee per day. Finally, we know this person is smart with their money, so why not put their mind at ease and reassure them that with this program, their money will never be wasted. Your money isn't wasted. Your services roll over and there are so many ways to use them if you miss a month or two. Some clients will respond by saying that they are just here to use a gift card. You may think that this would apply only following major holidays, but clients are purchasing gift cards daily for other life events such as birthdays, anniversaries, or bridal showers. Let's take a look at some of the suggested options to use in order to overcome this objection. We can begin with reassuring our client that they can still use their gift card as their payment type for today's services, while we also sprinkle in an added benefit that is available to them as a member with us. No worries. You can still use your gift card as a member. And in fact, that gift card will be worth so much more. Members receive special pricing up to $20 to $40 off of each service. We can also take the approach of sharing the value of the card and the fact that they will receive even more as a member. Join today and I can change today's appointment to member price. Since your gift card is at our regular price, that will leave a $20 balance on your gift card to spend on yourself later. Clients who are from out of town are common. Therefore, we will hear, "I don't live here," as a reason to not join our membership program. But don't worry, we prepared for this. When the client was receiving their treatment, we should have used their intake form to research the closest Hand and Stone to them. Even if you've forgotten, no worries. You can even research this in front of the client. After all, this is viewed as helpful and informative. With this objection, we have two scenarios to consider. Let's review each. If a Hand and Stone is close, we will respond by sharing the details of that location. We see ourselves adding in the benefit that their membership travels with them. I saw that you have a Hand and Stone in your hometown. It looks like that's close to you. Our program is nationwide, so you can use your services and benefits at any location throughout Canada. Or in some cases, we've identified that there isn't a Hand and Stone nearby. The response to use here is to share the details on how they can use it at the current location. We will also take the time to inquire about how often this client is in town. Here's what's nice. Our services roll over, so you never lose them. We actually have a lot of members from out of town. They come in and use 2 or 3 services in one visit and treat themselves to a whole morning of relaxation. How often do you come to town? Some clients might tell you that they have to talk to their spouse before making a decision like this. Well, you guessed it. We have a solution for that one too. There are options on how to overcome this objection that could be the missing piece and takes away their hesitation and gives the incentive that they needed to say yes. To start, we can offer our understanding, followed by reminding them that there is no payment for 30 days. We can provide them with the details of the program so that when they speak to their spouse, they have all they need right in front of them. I completely understand. We do the same thing in our house. Here's what's nice about it. The first payment isn't processed for another 30 days. Let's get you started. I'll send you home with all of the details. This way, when you talk to your spouse, you can share everything about the program with them. We can even sweeten the pot by inviting their spouse to use one of their many benefits of joining them as a guest in order to enjoy the experience together. Let's have them come in as your guest. They'll receive member pricing, and you can show them why you love it so much. We will see clients who take the time to book appointments and enjoy our services for special occasions. These clients may only plan to visit once or twice a year. This could be special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, or holidays like Valentine's Day. These clients will say, "I don't come often enough." So let's do what we do best and educate them about our program and how it will work for them. Sharing the flexibility of this program and how many of our current members intentionally come only every so often could be the piece that persuades them. The program is extremely flexible. A lot of our members build up their services and come in for a spa day to use 2 or 3 packages for a day of pampering. You can use them for a massage or a facial, and we are constantly adding new services. Better yet, you can share that they don't have to be the person to enjoy the services for a small fee. One way or other, their membership will not go unused or wasted. You can also transfer services to a friend or family member for only $10 each. Many of our clients will use their insurance benefits to cover the cost of their massages. Although they are not paying out of pocket for their services, we still need to show them how they can get more massages by signing up for the lifestyle program using the Maximize Your Benefits counter card. When a client announces that they are using their benefits, pull out this counter card and identify how many massages they get at guest rate versus if they were a member with us. It's really a no-brainer. I want to show you that $1,000 in benefits can get you just under 8 massages at guest rate, but you'll get at least 11 if you were a member with us, making your benefits stretch a few hours more. Believe it or not, we do have clients who share a simple no as their response to our membership presentation. A simple no could mean that we did not make a strong enough connection with our client. You will want to reflect on your client greeting and ask yourself, did I establish a relationship? Without this, they may not feel an obligation to respond with questions or share their hesitations. Try to think about it this way. When is the last time you told your friend no when they asked you to hang out? In most cases, we explain ourselves if we're disappointing someone that we care about. You might be thinking, if we don't have details, how can we respond? We respond by digging a little bit deeper. Let's review the ways that we can find out more details. We can ask our client if they have any questions. Try to open the door just one more time. Do you have any questions I can answer? It could help to try and find out exactly which part of the program might be causing their hesitation. What part of the program isn't a good fit for you? I'm sure I could find a solution. Or we can take a more direct approach and simply say, do you mind if I ask what's holding you back? As we come to a close, let's recap what we've learned on this training video with a few key reminders before we move on to the lesson quiz. First, be prepared for objections. This means they're open to a discussion. They just need to make sure it's a good fit. Next, provide a response that is relevant to the client's objection. Next, remain confident even when the client asks questions after your presentation. And finally, incorporate these objections into your daily role play exercises. And I'll leave you with one final tip. Don't be too hard on yourself. Converting at 20% means 8 out of 10 clients will tell you no, and that is totally okay. If you have talked through all hesitations and the client is properly educated on the program, you've done a great job. I hope you find this review helpful and good luck on your quiz.